breaking Serena Williams and Coco Gauff. Unforgettable honor beyond tennis that will inspire you. It was more than just a moment. It was a celebration of legacy and light of two generations. One who built the bridge and another who crossed it. When Serena Williams and Coco Gauff stood side by side on the grand stage at the United Nations headquarters in New York City under the golden glow of the General Assembly Hall, the world watched something that transcended sport. The two tennis superstars, icons of power, poise, and progress, had just received the Global Impact Award for Women in Sports and Quality, an honor bestowed not for trophies or titles, but for transforming the meaning of victory itself. And in that moment, as they held hands and smiled at each other, the applause wasn't just for what they'd done, it was for what they become. Symbols of hope, courage, and the power of unity. Globe showing Europe, Africa, the setting where history meets. Humanity, the scene was cinematic. The deep blue backdrop of a UN flag, shimmer behind them, 1,000 cameras, clicking in unison. Diplomats, athletes, activists, and global leaders filled the hall. But when Serena and Coco entered, the atmosphere shifted. Two generations of greatness, one shared purpose. Serena, in an elegant white gown that radiated both grace and strength, walk of the calm confidence of a woman who had changed the world. Coco in a sleek, modern suit with golden accents looked every bit like the future, bold, grounded, and glowing with possibility. The audience rose for a standing ovation, even before they reached the podium. Dizzy, the honor more than a trophy. The Global Impact Award recognizes individuals who use their platforms to uplift communities and promote equality. Serena Williams had long been a runner for this recognition. Her legacy extends far beyond her 23 Grand Slam titles. From championing pay equity to building schools in Africa, she has been a voice of strength for women everywhere. Coco Gauff, meanwhile, has already proven herself as more than a rising star. At just 21, she's become one of the youngest athletes to use her voice for social change, speaking fearlessly about justice, education, and empowerment. When the UN Secretary General handed him the award, he said, "Serena Williams and Coco Gauff have done more than inspire athletes. They've inspired humanity through courage, compassion, and conviction. They've shown us what it means to lead with heart." Tennis, passing the torch. The most emotional part of the evening came when Serena turned to Coco with tears in her eyes. "Coco," she said, her voice steady but filled with emotion, "you remind me that the fight I began wasn't in vain. You are proof that the next generation will dream bigger, fight harder, and love deeper." The room fell silent. Coco's eyes glistened as she replied, "Serena, everything I am becoming is because of everything you've been. You made the world ready for girls. Like me, you showed us that greatness isn't born. It's built one match, one moment, one act of courage at a time." The two women embraced, and for a moment, it wasn't mentor and protege. It was legacy and future intertwining. Rose. Serena's speech, the power of purpose. When Serena took the podium, her words echoed through every corner of the hall. When I first picked up a racket, I didn't know I'd be breaking records. I just want to be seen, to be heard, to prove that a little black girl from Compton could belong anywhere. But over the years, I realized something bigger. That winning isn't just about lifting trophies. It's about lifting others. She spoke about the power of visibility, about how representation can shape destinies. Every time I walked onto a court, I carried generations with me. And now seeing Coco carry that same flame, it reminds me that our work isn't done, but our impact is everlasting. Her closing line brought the room to its feet. We don't just play tennis. We play for change. Sparkling heart cocos. Words, dreams with purpose. Coco Gauff. Speech was short but soul-stirring. Her youth, her poise, and her clarity carried an energy that felt revolutionary. This honor belongs to every girl who has ever felt unseen, every young athlete who has ever been told to wait their turn. We are not the future. We are the now. She paused. Scan an audience where Serena watched. Proudly, Serena once said that champions aren't made in comfort zones. She was right. I'm here because she dared to be uncomfortable. She fought battles we didn't even see. So today I accept this award not as an ending, but as a beginning. Her final line became an instant headline. Change doesn't happen when we wait. It happens when we serve. Camera would flash a moment that broke the internet. Within minutes, the images of Serena and Coco holding their awards side by side flooded social media. The hashtag Serena and Coco trended in over 40 countries. Celebrities and world leaders joined the chorus of admiration. Michelle Obama tweeted, "Two queens, redefining what greatness looks like. Serena and Coco, thank you for leading with grace and fire." Billie Jean King wrote, "This is the future of women in sports, strength, solidarity, and service." Rafael Nadal posted on Instagram, "Lens on and off the court. Congratulations, Serena and Coco, for making tennis proud." Inspiration across the globe. The ripple effect of that night was immediate. Schools, sports mides, and youth organizations around the world launched programs inspired by the event. In the Philippines, Kenya, and Brazil, local communities organized Serena and Coco clinics, youth tennis workshops combined with leadership seminars for girls. Nike released a limited edition Serve for Change shoe line honoring both women, with proceeds going to global education initiatives. Apple even featured them in its Women Who Inspire campaign, highlighting their blend of athleticism and activism. Meanwhile, across social media, millions of young women share their own stories of struggle and ambition under the hashtag Serve for Change. Gemstone, what this means for future, the partnership between Serena and Coco isn't just symbolic, it's transformative. Together, they become a living bridge between generations. Serena, the trailblazer who redefined what a woman and a black woman could achieve in tennis. And Coco, the young warrior carrying that legacy into a new era of equality and empowerment. It's rare for sports to produce moments that feel spiritual, but this was one, not about rankings or rivalries, but resonance. A reminder that greatness is not something you keep, it's something you pass on. And in that shared stage, in that electric night at the UN, we witnessed greatness multiplied, sparkles of final words, a promise to the world. As the evening drew to a close, Serena and Coco returned to the podium for one last joint statement. Holding their awards, they spoke together, alternating lines as if finishing each other's sentences. Serena, we are athletes. Coco, we are women. Serena, we are leaders. Coco, we are change. Then, in unison, and this is only the beginning, the crowd erupted into cheers once more. The two embraced, their arms lifted high, framed beneath the UN emblem, a symbol of equality and empowerment that transcended every border, every barrier, every court. And as the lights dimmed and the world began to share their story, one truth became clear. Tennis gave them fame. Humanity gave them purpose. Together, they gave the world hope. Thank you for watching. Please, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next,